3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever
we want.
David is here.
Welcome everybody to an episode of JustKiddingNews, where we talk about whatever we want.
David is here.
Gio de mama!
Gio de mama.
I know you haven't been here for a minute, but we still don't eat on camera.
What are you talking about?
Stop it.
We're at a baseball game, guys.
Stop it.
Hey, batter up when the home run.
Yeah, you look like it.
I don't watch baseball. Baseball is one of the most boring sports.
Why are you wearing this?
K-Town.
It's Koreatown.
For a dumbfounded.
It's a dumbfounded. Oh. What about 92? What does that mean?
I think he's born in 92.
I think he was born in 1892.
92? He's a 90s baby like that?
Absolutely not. That fool's old as fuck.
He's old, right?
He's got young
Why
people
92?
tendencies.
Maybe that's when he came to Koreatown?
That's the first time he lost his virginity.
In Koreatown.
In the butt.
In the butt. Ooh, butt virginity. Nuts.
But
You lose
virginity.
your butt virginity first.
I'm
usually.
scared of that one.
That's true.
You're scared of that one. One of the most horrific stories you ever told was when you fucked somebody in the ass and a little dookie came out with it.
Yeah, I will never forget. I was
Fucking
sitting
disgusting.
right there. It was during fucking Ass the
You
Field.
could almost smell it.
That's where Dookie comes out of. Like, don't fuck there then.
But why do people like an ass play?
I think they just want to do stuff that you're not supposed to do, and that's the turn on, right?
When guys think it's really tight, they're like, "Ooh, it's so tight."
Actually, I accidentally stuck it in a booty hole one time and it was pretty amazing, but then
Wait.
fast forward.
You can't accidentally stick it in there, especially for the girl unless she's loose as fuck.
I know, but no, I went in, she said, ow, what the fuck? And she went, da-da-da.
She was ready for it? It was like relaxed and
Yeah, because you have to go
I
slow.
was like 19 or 20. It was in the spoon position. And then I put it in that way. Yeah. She was, wrong hole.
And it went inside? It went
Because that can make her bleed.
The head part.
Owie.
And I was like, oh my God, that was sensational. And I was like, oh, okay. But at that time, I never had the butt sex. So at that time, I fantasized about it because in pornos and all these things, it's like so sexual. I mean, it's hot.
There's such a process what porno people have to do. They have to
Yes.
douche that whole shit out, clean it up.
Which most people don't be told, right? And then you go out and do it and you try it and you're like, that's not
So you
what
accidentally put it in there. She wasn't ready for it. Like it was the
No,
morning.
no,
time?
this is a different story. Different person,
Okay.
different story.
I was like,
that
yeah,
incident
she
didn't
let her
involve
clean out
caca.
her booty hole. Okay.
It didn't involve caca. It was actually pleasant. I just remembered.
So she was ready for it then. But not ready.
Maybe she was fasting.
Maybe he didn't go further in, like deep enough.
I don't know, but this was, that's like when I was 20 or something. So that was really, really different time.
Oh, but the one you did, I'm talking about the fucking with the
Oh,
dookie
no.
dangling off the dick.
no,
Oh, dude,
that
did you
was-
hear that?
Off that dick. I don't know why I imagined it just on the bed or
You know what I've been thinking
No,
about?
remember he said,
Said it was
on
dangling off his dick.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Dope ass dangling off his dick, dude.
So like one of her hairs were in there. Like that was
Oh
like
my God, dude.
about that.
Oh my God, my fucking dog be eating fucking hair off the floor.
Have you ever like had to like help? There was this one
Yes.
time where I saw a hair sticking out of my cat's butt, and I was like,
Yep.
oh my God! I put gloves on. And I'm like,
You know what I've seen? You know Tyson, right? This fool ate everything. One time, this fool was bent over and he was pooping, and I'm like,
He was stuck.
what is that? And then it was a toilet paper. I mean, a paper towel. And then it was like
We had to
rolled
help
up,
him
and I'm
pull it
like,
out.
He was like a paper doll dispenser?
and I was pulling up. And
It was like a magician.
it was like this long, a straight up paper
Yeah, we were
towel.
going like, what? That long?
Yes, and it was all twisted up because I guess it goes all up in there, and it was twisted. It was all yellow and brown looking.
whoa!
Was it the roll or was it? Oh,
Is this Taika or
No.
Tyson, not Tyka.
Why did it this whole time I thought it was Taika? And I was like, what?
No, that's Tyson. Tyson did.
What are you animals? Feed your kid. No, it's
Taika! What did you eat, Taika?
Dude, I legit registered Taika, and that shit blew my mind.
No, it's Tyson. He ate paper towels all the time.
Fucking dogs be eating hair on the floor, man. It's so dumb.
I don't think they eat it on purpose. I think they're eating something around it, and it so happens to be there.
She's so fucking weird because she knows when a fucking dingleberry is on her, so she gets ashamed, and then she'll poop and she'll feel something on it, and then she'll run away and hide under the couch. And I'm like,
Do you have a bunch of dingleberries underneath your
so I'm like, what the fuck? The first time she did it, I'm like, what do you?
rubber butt on the floor?
No, she just waits because
Thank
she's
God.
just sitting there. I'm like, what are you doing? Come here. And she wouldn't come, so I grabbed her out. And lo and behold, I see a nunchuck hanging out of her fucking
Oh my
pull it
God.
out, and you just go, "Whoop." It's a long ass fucking piece of hair this big.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was a hair.
Yeah, and it happened multiple times. And so what happens is that hair actually, I guess like dookie forms around the hair. So it's literally a fucking nunchuck, dude. You can like,
Wait, what were we talking about?
Nothing. This is off the record.
Oh,
That's what we want.
So speaking of shit, one time Jess had came over and we were like in the hot tub and we're just talking and Tyka's swimming with us and he has
I heard this.
she told you he has his trunks and shit and like I don't have him with swim diapers or anything. So he just gets out and out of nowhere he goes, Mama, I have to caca. And then he just went. I'm like, no, wait. And then he didn't wait and he took a shit right in front, fucking right by the pool. I'm like, holy fuck, what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
at least it's not in the pool.
Thank God. It was like inches.
Did he hold it?
oh, it wasn't inside.
No, it was like I had enough time to take his shorts off, but then it just all
Wasn't
came
there
out.
a little bit in the pool and then like Jess like cupped under the water and there was dookie on the water,
did,
in
she
her hand,
did.
and I was like, damn, those are some auntie instincts.
She did.
Like she just went under and the dookie was still
Yeah.
floating on the water and she went like that.
Dude, I got so many child horror.
Caca stories?
Yeah, caca
Did
stories.
someone see you like one? That wasn't me, but someone saw you at like Rite Aid or something, and that was literally when Isaac took a shit.
Oh, I forgot that part. I think
Who saw you?
Someone saw you and he took a shit on himself?
No, so Isaac, ever since he started potty training, ever since I tried potty training him, he always had this tendency to never understand his body. Even till he's 12, sometimes he's like, oh shit, I actually have to go. But this one time, we were at Rite Aid and I had to do an errand, and then immediately he's like, Mom, I need to poop now, right now. And I was like, holy crap, okay, wait, where's the bathroom? It was too late. He already took a shit. And like, I was like, why do you do this? It literally happens so many times where he's like, it's an emergency that he has to go pee. So I'm like, okay, he has to pee, okay, we got that handled, he peed. But then like 10, 15 minutes later, I have to poop now. Like it just comes out. What? So many times he had
in the hell?
shit in his pants and I had to clean. That's why I'm like, at least you were at home.
You know,
At least
I
you were-
understand that though. Sometimes you get distracted and you ignore it, and then it just attacks you out of nowhere.
So it's like you gotta pee, but then you forget you gotta caca too.
Dude, how many times have I shat in public? Like I get where he's coming from.
What's wrong with you?
As an adult.
You know this shit.
I only know one.
Why you be shitting in public and shit? What's wrong with you?
I mean,
What's going? Escape that's all, folks. What's going on?
She's a libertarian.
there's just not a bathroom that's easily accessible, you know?
Hold that shit. You can't hold it as an adult.
No. Sometimes it's like you just have to fucking go now.
Whoa. For me,
like,
the only
you gotta
time I have those feelings is when I'm already peeing and then I realize, oh, I have to poop, and then that's when I'm pooping.
Might as
But I
well.
never know beforehand though.
I don't poop.
That's good. You guys ever pee at a public stall and it makes you relax too much and you just start farting out of nowhere?
And then you shit on yourself? Just kidding.
Wait, do you mean standing up?
When you're standing and then you forget that there are other people.
Oh, I do it all the time, but I don't care if people
But I
are
don't think
there.
guys care about guys.
Oh, I care a little bit where I'm just peeing all of a sudden I start ripping one and I'm like, did I just fart? I'm like, oops, my bad, y'all.
Wake yourself
I
up
do.
from
I'm
farting.
like, it's the bathroom.
Absolutely not.
Like,
I did.
I wake myself up sometimes.
I don't fart, but I can imagine.
You ever
Yeah.
fart so hard that you wake up like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had that. I'm a deep sleeper.
You're like, what was that noise?
It must have been me.
There's no one else here.
You guys sleep talk?
I sleep talk like crazy.
Like a motherfucker?
Yes.
And you and Mariel should
Yeah.
talk to each other in your phone.
Did you have a sleepover?
Dude, what was it that you were saying last time?
Well, Steve has learned not to engage like as if I'm a real person because I sound like I'm actually talking, but I'm not saying the correct words. So I'm like, honey, am I an avocado? And like before he'd be like, no, you're not an avocado. And then I'd get pissed at him like, oh, you don't think I'm an avocado? Okay, whatever. Like, and I get all fucking mad.
Are your eyes open too?
Yeah, my eyes are open.
Wait, are you like upright or are you in the bed just looking at it?
No, I'm like, it usually happens if I fall asleep downstairs on the couch because he's like trying to take me to bed.
Oh.
So he's like, hey, come on, let's go to bed. I'm like,
Come on, you
am I
avocado.
an avocado? And so he learned to just like agree with anything I said.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, you are. And I'm like,
Poor man, dude. The shit that he has to deal with. That is fucking nuts, dude.
But he does it too. Remember that one time he fell asleep and then we were like trying to get him to leave and he was just like, oh.
he does that when he's drunk. Yeah, when he's drunk, he talks and he's always defending how he's not drunk.
I'm not drunk.
I'm like, honey, I'm not asleep.
that's all
I'm not
drunk
sleeping.
people.
I could drive.
I could try, yeah.
Wasn't I talking the last time? You said that I was saying something to
Yeah,
my
you like spooned me. He was like, slap.
At least the stuff you say is like coherent, because like Mariel does stuff that scares me. So like the other, like not too long.
possessed.
No, she did this shit where we were sleeping. Well, I wasn't sleeping, but she was, and out of nowhere, I'm gonna imitate exactly how she screamed. Ah! And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And I wake her up, and she goes, oh my god, I was walking down a hall, and then there was the door, and somebody pushed me over, and I was falling down. So her screaming was her falling down some stairs. She goes, oh! She screamed just like that. Fucking psychopath.
You know what be
You heard him
pretty
stare.
you know what would be pretty cool though? If we had somebody that could film this, like, and went
You
to
are
film
funny.
school.
Your shit
Because
is funny.
This video is brought to you by Full Sail University, baby. That's right. Located just outside Orlando, Florida, Full Sail University offers associate's, bachelor's, and master's degrees designed for the world of filmmaking, music, gaming, art, and technology. Offered both online and on campus, these programs are accelerated so you can earn your degree in half the time. Degrees are immersive and hands-on, so you can learn your craft using the same tools and technologies found in the industry.
Full Sail grads are able to come back and audit classes throughout their careers, so you keep learning, and receive lifetime career development support throughout their professional journey. Full Sail grads have gone on to do big things, like working at JK Films and JK News and JK Party, and mixing hit records like Special Feelings, to working on major Hollywood films, to winning Oscars, Grammys, and more. Enrolled students receive a laptop along with industry software at a deep institutional discount. To learn more about Full Sail's programs as well as potential scholarship opportunities, visit fullsail.edu/offtherecord. That's fullsail.edu/offtherecord.
Thank you, Full Sail.
When you were a kid, did you think that Orlando was like the most magical place on earth?
Yes.
Because everything was there and it was all like, visit the Nickelodeon studio in Orlando.
And the Universal Studios in Orlando.
Disney World in Orlando.
I remember in 5th grade we were doing like a states project class where like the teacher was like, okay, everyone's gonna do a project or report on the states and you have to do like a presentation.
Did you pick Florida?
No, so you're just passing it out, right? When it landed on my desk and I was like, oh, Florida, I was like, yes! And I remember like 20 other kids were like, aww!
Because they wanted it.
Yeah, everyone wanted Florida.
Wait, so you did get Florida?
I did get Florida.
I got Florida too. I picked it because that's where they NSYNC lived.
Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't get to pick it, but she just gave it to me.
I don't remember anything educational growing up at all.
For reals?
Yeah, I don't remember any
You don't remember
lessons.
the-
Are you sure?
Yeah,
No,
in
what
fourth
is-
grade?
Baby, is that where the Mexican shit, the fucking
Missions.
Padre Uniperocero?
Oh, I didn't do that.
Y'all guys are SoCal, I'm NorCal, dude.
But missions are in NorCal.
We don't do
It's
that.
California
He
history.
walked from like NorCal
California.
to South Cal.
I'll tell you something, your boy dumb. I don't
El
remember
Camino
nothing.
Real. That's all through.
Oh, you just want to put your
El
last name in
Camino.
there, huh? Del Real, tamales and shit, dude. Fucking.
Is it the PCH?
I don't remember anything. The only thing I remember is going to this place called Sky Park. And then I was scared of heights.
That sounds fun.
Doesn't sound educational.
That's where I go to the bike park.
There's this
Sky
place
Zone?
Sky Park.
where I guess like we spent the weekend over there and we learned like forest nature shit. And then we would sleep. And there was this one girl, I think her name was Reina, and I was very scared of heights.
She
and
was a queen.
we had to climb up this thing, and then she would basically dusted my ass. She got so sick of me going up slow, and she started climbing up super fast.
Yes,
Dumb
I
bitch.
know.
She embarrassed me in front of everybody.
Did you guys?
He has the list in his head. The list.
The revenge list.
Anyone who's ever wronged David in any way is
You
on a
fuck
list in
me?
his head.
Check mark to you.
You'll see me meet somebody new, and they'll say something wrong. I'm like,
You added 1,255.
got you. She's like, what are you doing? It's like, no, you're on my list.
All the SoCal people, did you guys remember going on like a pirate ship that was docked on the side?
No.
And then the captain would be like, he's like, "Arr, we're going to take sail for the seas." Everyone wave to the pier. And then like all the kids turn around and wave to the pier, but then obviously it's attached to the thing. So all the kids are like, we're not gonna leave. But then he's like still like playing it up like really big.
Is that age where you're like, you can't fool me, fool?
Yeah, it's like, oh my god.
It was like
wait.
7th grade.
And it's like, we're not that young, dude.
Did you guys ever do that?
No, but we actually went to Catalina Island. Did you guys?
Cool.
No, we had like a CME
What?
camp. It was Catalina Island Marine Institute, and we spent a week there. You had to be in.
A week?
Yeah.
How cool.
The 5th graders, we got to go. Yeah, and then
How
we,
did you sleep without your
we go
parents?
snorkeling. That was the fun part, because the boy you had a crush on was like right next door to you, and you're like, huh. I'm gonna wear my cute pajamas.
Cool. The only thing we did was go whale watching.
Oh, that's cool.
Great.
Did some dope shit in school,
to
man.
space
I
camp
did
in
none of
6th
this
grade.
stuff.
Really?
No, my school was fucking.
This was public school too?
Yeah, but you had to raise money for it.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
I know we went on field trips. I just don't remember much. Like I
You
don't
ever
remember
go to the
anything.
zoo?
I never went to a field trip.
That's a typical field trip.
See, I don't remember any of this stuff. Like the only thing I
there's
remember
not.
in elementary school was like little fights, little brawls. Like that's the stuff I can remember that like nothing.
What about
Damn, I
sixth
think we
grade
were
camp?
just in survival mode, dude.
Maybe it was a pretty rough.
Did you go to sixth grade camp?
No.
It was a camp.
Yeah, we went. Where was your sixth grade camp?
Like Lake Arrowhead or something.
Oh, ours was space camp in Idlewild.
Tight.
Yeah, and it snowed while we were there, and it was so cool because I'd never seen
What's
snow
space
before.
about Idlewild?
Well, they have like a gyrosphere that you are part of. It's like a whole space.
Can adults go?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember nothing. I remember 7th grade. There was this dude. I was on my way home on the bus.
What did he do to you?
No, there was this dude. He didn't do nothing to me. But this dude was on a BMX bike and he did a drive-by on this other kid.
That's so
BMX bike
funny.
while we were on-
That's so
Wait,
funny.
what the fuck?
It was funny because he did a drive-by on a bike. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
But
He
we were in
rode
the
by.
we were in the
Wait, with a real ass gun?
with the fucking gun. It was not a great school, but we were in the
not
bus
funny.
and this kid was on a BMX bike and he did a fucking drive-by.
That's David's position in the crew. He always the energy's really high and positive, and he goes, you know what else happened? And he like
That's not funny. That's funny.
tragic shit.
Nobody died.
What the first time he ever did that?
Scary as fuck.
No, he was talking about how his friend was driving on the freeway and then like this homeless man jumped in front of his car, but we had just finished like laughing. And then he tells us that he's isn't it funny? We're like,
That guy was dead. Homeless
what the
man.
fuck?
Homeless man, he could have been. I don't remember that anymore though. But that was fresh in my head.
One JK episode you did that on where the energy was up here, and then he's like, "Oh, my friend's dog. He was celebrating his birthday, and then his dog got swooped up by an eagle and just taken away."
remember that.
And I'm like,
That was kind of funny.
That is funny.
That's kind of funny.
But you have any idea how hilarious? Did you see like this one Hmong kid on a fucking BMX bike trying to do a fucking drive-by? That image was fucking funny.
"With an actual gun."
The actual pedaling part. You need to paint the whole picture. Maybe
He was
we can
on his BMX bike, pow, 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 and he's cycling off. Fucking funny. Nobody touched know what I'm talking about. And we're on the bus, and everybody was laughing because of how hilarious it was.
No, you weren't scared?
People got shot, but that wasn't like a big thing. Usually it's in a car. Boom. Hey guys, so hey, off the record, when we shoot about.
Tell some more funny stories, David.
That's not funny to you guys? This guy, you know what I'm talking about. Come on now.
He's laughing at you, not
Nah,
with
come on
you.
now. Come on now. Any drive-by stories, guys?
I have one, but it's not funny. Mine was the opposite. So we were waiting at a stop sign, and then a dude on a bike was crossing in front of us, and then a car pulled up and then shot that guy. That was funny.
Yeah, but mine was on a little BMX bicycle.
Well, mine was a reverse.
A guy on a bicycle got shot?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Bring down
died?
the mood,
I
dude.
think it's funnier when the guy on the bike is shooting.
Well, he asked. You weren't laughing. He opened up the forum. He said, anyone else have a good
But
job?
mine's funny because it's a little tiny.
I know, but I just answered your.
That was her only drive-by story.
Ay, ay, ay.
She said it's not funny.
Yeah, thank you.
That was the proper context.
My house got shut up all the fucking time.
Shit, good morning.
Yeah. All
They
the
use that as a doorbell.
Jeez.
That's how your mom woke you up. She,
Pa, pa, pa.
get your fucking mail, bitch. Bow, bow, bow. Tell your mom I said hi.
Dude, my mom just recently told me that my dad for New Year's Eve, this is when I was really, really small, that they'd go out in the front yard, fucking start shooting in the air. And I'm like, we were that fucking family?
Oh my god.
There's a bullet hole in your guys' kitchen.
Oh, because my dad was cleaning a rifle and he didn't know that it was there.
Oh my God, that's dangerous.
It's still there.
Yeah, this is back
Who was
in
the
80s.
guy that had the BB gun and fucking shot your air conditioning unit?
Oh,
Alec. Was that Alec?
What happened?
That's one of the funniest
Why
fucking
did he do
stories.
that?
I forgot what we're doing. We're just hanging out in our backyard. This is like back early JK days where we hang out in the back of like 619 in that open area. And I had a pellet gun, and then he was like trying to shoot my neighbor's shit because our walls are low. I'm like, stop shooting at my neighbor's house. I'm like, shoot something inside our house. So he was like,
You still let him shoot?
yeah. So he was like shooting like the little mandarin oranges that we have. I'm like, stop shooting things shoot things that are worthless. I'm gonna eat those later. And then out of nowhere, I think he shoots the AC, and I just hear psst, like that, and I'm like, did you just shoot the AC? He goes, no. And then we walk up to it, and there's the copper pipe. There's a hole in it with air like coming out, with still smoking, because it was like, I guess it was like a gas-filled pipe. I'm like, Alec, you fucking shot that. He goes, nah, I don't think that was me. I was shooting at the wall.
I don't think.
I'm like, I think you aimed, because he was also like a compulsive liar. I'm like, I think you aimed directly at it and you shot it. He goes, I'll bring you a check tomorrow. I'm like, God damn it, dude.
That guy's a unique human being, man.
Good thing he's rich because he could pay for all kinds of mistakes. And he wrote me like a $1,700 check.
Whoa.
I got a quote and that's how much it costs. He was like, how did the AC guy comes and he was like, how did this even happen? I'm like, I have a friend, he got my BB gun and he shot it. He was like, what the fuck?